like I said, we are business talks with Aasaan. And if you're looking to start a business or anything else, this podcast is for you. So, we're just having our special guests, Rahul and Chef Arpit from Hungry Heads, join us in a while. Yeah. And we're live. Hi, Rahul. Hi, Arpit. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for sparing some of your time for this.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
So,
having
we
us.
saw. Sorry?
Thank you for having us
Of
live.
course, it's our pleasure. So we first saw your episode on Shark Tank where we found out about your restaurant, and wow, we were impressed. I mean, one restaurant serving 80 varieties of Maggi, that's like our dream come true, right? Like I've studied in engineering college. I'm like, I used to live on Maggi, right? So this would be paradise for me.
Surely.
Yeah.
You
So
should come to Mumbai and try our flavor.
definitely. I have to come to Mumbai. It's been long overdue. I'll definitely come visit your restaurant.
Surely.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's get started then. So, could you tell us more about the story behind Hungry Head? Like, what was the pivotal moment that made you decide, like, okay, हमें तो restaurant शुरू करना है.
So it started like myself and Yash. We were college friends, childhood friends, I would say. So
Okay.
we are big time foodie.
Uh-huh.
And then and there we after our college we thought that yeah, let's start with something which can uh, जो हमने खिलाने का जो मजा लिया खाने का जो मजा लिया है
हाँ
वो
हाँ.
शायद से अब खिला के भी हम उसको शायद से कर सकेंगे वो
अच्छा, राइट. सही है. तो मैगी पे सबसे पहले कैसे आ गया? मतलब और भी काफी है, समोसे हैं, पाव, मतलब बहुत कुछ है जिसके ऊपर यू कैन मेक थिंग्स, राइट? सो व्हाट
So,
लेड यू टू मैगी?
Shivam, Maggi is a comfort food of India.
यस, ट्रू,
Uh,
डेफिनेटली.
so it can be had anytime, anywhere, anyhow, any place, and
यस,
by any
यस.
means. So we took it as a challenge. Let's create something and
Mm-hmm.
see samosas, burgers, pizzas. Everybody is doing. So we wanted to do
Yes,
something that is unique and innovative. So we took it as a
absolutely.
challenge. And Maggi being comfort food, we thought
Mm-hmm.
let's do something with Maggi.
Yeah, great, lovely. So वही वो challenge वाली बात पे आते हैं. So you guys have like 80 varieties of Maggi in your menu, right? So obviously you'd have to go through a long process like ideating, maybe experimenting, figuring out the right flavor quantities, and finally coming up on a standardized recipe that will work every time and that will taste good every time. So could you shed some light on that process? वो पूरा एकदम deep research हुआ होगा.
So we started our research in 2013,
Uh-huh.
uh, and we rolled out our first menu in 2014 with our store going live in Powai. And
Okay.
it took us almost a year to curate the first menu
Oh, say,
uh,
I see.
because it's a process.
Yeah.
So recipes, then some work, some don't work. So it's an ongoing process, and so we wanted to create which can be had by anyone, anytime, anywhere, as I said.
Yes.
So and we wanted to give the Maggi flavor as well.
Okay, of course.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
the Maggi flavor should not kill. So we need to balance the sauces and
Uh-huh.
the flavors. So it's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
We still doing the R&D for the same.
So, कभी कुछ are there any dishes in the pipeline?
Definitely,
definitely.
there we have more than 20 recipes
My
in the
God,
bank.
that's a lot. Yeah.
Always. So
So we keep on.
we roll out every 6 months. We try to change our menu with
Mm-hmm.
new dishes coming into the basket and
Uh-huh.
removing few of them so that next time when we come again with few more flavors, we add them again.
So I'm not sure. You guys don't have any culinary sciences background, right?
So I am from the culinary background.
Okay, you
So
are from the culinary background. Yeah.
I am the chef.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have done my uh, uh, degree from hotel manage Atharva College, and I was an ex-Taj
Mm-hmm.
employee. So yeah, so I am from the culinary background, and the recipes and the creations are created by me.
Okay, right. So you're the brains behind everything, the whole menu.
You can say the food part, but we have Rahul and Yash who are doing the branding, the
Absolutely. It's pretty great branding as well. Yeah, I love it.
team. It's a teamwork. It's a teamwork.
Yeah. और एक और बात, so one thing I noticed you had said on Shark Tank was that you had also created a specific kind of container for deliveries, right? So that all the orders remain fresh. So could you walk us through that process? Like, how did you conceptualize that? How did you maybe get a prototype, do the research, and finally come up with a proper container?
So I'll tell the conceptualizer to take you for put some
Absolutely.
light
Go ahead. Go
on
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
Rahul is the one who conceptualized the thing.
Of course, Rahul. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's just that we made before doing the R&D, we have really thought about it, saying that we have always felt that Maggi is a product where we have seen that it gets cakey when it's kept for
Yes.
like 15 minutes, more than that. So
It's
we
not
actually,
nice.
yes, so that was our biggest challenge to take forward.
Yes.
As I'm into packaging industry, I am from the packaging industry since
Hmm?
50 years down the line. So we have designed the cup actually that in that manner, so that the heat doesn't really faster. You have that narrow
Yes.
bottom and
Yes.
a narrow mouth, so that the
Yeah.
heat
Right.
is immediately. And
Okay.
when we seal our bowl, so the heat which is there in the bowl itself releases little bit the punches which we have on our foils. So that
Okay.
is how
Right.
made that thing possible from our
Damn fascinating. Yeah. 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 So also, when you got the hungry heads off the ground, when we talk about making the menu, designing the packaging, the whole branding and everything, कुछ challenges हुए होंगे, right? So could you please walk us through those challenges and how you overcame them? Because that's one thing that everybody would can learn from, everybody would love to hear. So yeah.
So, speaking about the challenges, see, to get it on board, it was not a challenge, but surviving the Maggie ban was really was a challenge on us because
Yes. Yes.
people loved our flavors. I would say to
Absolutely. Yeah.
people loved our flavors, but
Mm-hmm.
if you would say the challenges, I would say from the ban which we survived was the
Uh-huh.
one of biggest challenges which we faced because we ventured into a market where we went
Mm-hmm.
to a food market. Nobody ever knew that Maggie can be banned. So we
Exactly. Yeah.
entered in a market which was foolproof. Nobody can
Yes.
ban manufacturing here for ages, and it is going to be there. So we took it. We took the concept, a foolproof model, you can say, which
Exactly. Yeah.
you know, stop. But we survived the Maggie ban. That is one of the biggest challenges because 6 months.
Like how did you guys survive it? I'm interested to know that. Like how did that how was
So
it possible?
with our trust in the customers as well as
Uh-huh.
the tech we were providing. We obviously
Okay.
have to a different brand of noodles, but
Yes.
the customer support and the taste and the trust in the brand is the reason we could survive the Maggie ban as well.
Incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Like nobody expected this to happen. Even I was watching it on news. I'm like shocked. Like क्या खाऊंगा मैं अभी?
for us it was a great slap on our face when
I know.
uh,
Yeah.
we got that news saying that your Maggie is banned from so and so date, and so we thought that we never expected a product like Maggie to be getting banned by by the Indian government basically. So
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
We used to
Yeah.
have people coming and at our stores, ki, you to must be having some amount of stock. Please give us. We want to have the regular Maggie.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, but it was a phase, and we faced it with, and we passed that phase. We were
And you
able
definitely
to
came out stronger from that, yeah.
definitely more stronger, more stronger.
Yeah. And what is it like dealing with in the restaurant industry, like carving out a niche for yourself? Like I understand it's incredibly competitive, and while you've got your branding down, like you are unique, like nobody else does 80 varieties of Maggie, right? So obviously making a niche for yourself in the restaurant industry is still tough, even if you have your USP. So what are your thoughts on that? How did you deal with that?
It's a tough industry, but you need to trust your instincts, and you need to trust your liver, I would say.
Yeah.
And definitely a chef on board definitely makes it uh, slightly easier.
Easier.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
you do not have to worry about the food. You have a proper person who is looking after the food part.
Yes, yes.
So
So the
definitely,
food is top notch, so that also takes care of a lot of things.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So this brings me to my next question. So if let's assume someone has their own concept of a restaurant and they want to break into the industry just like you. So what would be three main pieces of advice that you would give them, guys?
First, that whatever you feel that you need to do, and an idea whichever is it in any industry, I would say, rather than food
Yes.
or any other industry, I would say that if your idea is strong and you are very confident with your idea, I'm sure
Okay.
no one can stop you with
Of
uh,
course, of course.
the entire thing. So first thing is that. And
Then you need to have a strong, you can say, backend support.
Yes. Yeah.
You need to
Absolutely.
create the
Very
backend
true.
support. Unless and until if you want to expand or if somebody needs to grow, you need to have a team.
Yes.
Unless you don't have a strong team, so that is one of the, to have a team, core team with you.
Yes. The team is very important. Yes.
Team is very important because that is one of the reasons, it helps you grow. Because you
Yes.
have people who you can trust.
Yes.
And uh,
And also putting people in their core competence.
yes, yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. And what is one last thing that you would suggest to any aspiring
And
restaurateur?
you should focus on each and everything. Food
Okay.
is
one of the
one
main
of the
aspects.
main aspects for a restaurant. Because
Yes.
if the food is good, people are gonna come back to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you create a great ambience, you create a great music, you have the best of the bars, you have the best of the market. But if your food is not good, or if your food
Yeah.
is not up to the mark, nobody is gonna come back to you
Absolutely.
again.
You're 100% right.
So,
Yes.
so you need to give your 200%
For
on
the
your food
with
Yeah.
consistency.
to maintain that consistency.
Yeah. So the every aspect is important, like whether it be the food, the branding, the ambience, and so on. So you need to focus on everything.
Yes,
So that's where a lot of, I believe that's where a lot of restaurants also go wrong. So because like they focus on either the food or they focus on another factor like the ambience and so on, and
a
they miss
hand
out
in
on the
hand
other
process.
factors.
And
Sorry?
majorly, you really need to understand the market basically.
Yes,
So,
yes.
location is very much important. If your food
Uh-huh.
is good, if your ambience are great, I'm sure if the location is somewhere wrong, you might tend to have a negative figures in your. Uh,
Yeah. So with that in mind, was in hindsight Hiranandani a great choice for location? Hello, guys.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So are you? So with that in mind, the location. So Hiranandani was a great choice in location, right? According to you?
yes. So we had this location selected due to three major factors.
Okay.
First was that it was very near to our residence, so that we
Okay.
could have, our presence time, time presence was very high over here.
Yeah,
You know,
that convenience is also
around
there. Yeah.
we used to spend around 14 hours apart from our regular restaurant timings, 11 to 11. We used to even
Yes.
spend 2 hours to brainstorm how to target market over here, how to grab more
Absolutely.
customers,
Absolutely.
what marketing strategies we need to make, and we used to make it at the place itself. We didn't have any office
Yes.
or something, but we used to make it over here itself. Now, in saying that,
Mhm.
we had this, your area, the Hiranani, if I'm talking about specifically,
Yes.
you have a good, uh, you have different categories of customers. When you talk about corporates, you have a great corporate in Hiranandani. You
Yes.
have colleges, schools, residents. So all the sectors, all the areas where we are looking to you know promote our product, we are
So
able
all your
to.
target customers are there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. That's always a great fit. Yeah.
So in Powai, we have a mixed bag of all the people, be it corporates, be it
Mm-hmm.
students, be it residents. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that is what is required for a food outlet.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. That's awesome. Yeah. So, since we are a bit short on time, I would like to ask one final question. So, currently, you guys are delivering on Swiggy and Zomato. Yeah. So, currently, you guys are delivering on Swiggy and Zomato. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, do you guys have any plans to have any other delivery channel in the future? Or, yeah.
So currently we are delivering on Swiggy and Zomato, but
Yes.
we not go like we would not like to add any
Third
more
party.
third party delivery partners, but we are in
Okay.
process of getting our own ordering platform uh,
I see.
through a
Like a
website
website?
or through an app.
Okay, I see. Fantastic. Because what we do at Aasaan is we help businesses like yours, like other businesses, also set up your website very easily so that customers can order from you. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we also do as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Rahul, Arpit, thank you so much for your time. It's been such a pleasure having you guys here.
Same
Thank
here,
you.
guys.
Yeah,
Same. Please
yeah,
visit our store and
absolutely. I
please
plan to
visit
visit Mumbai this year and I'll definitely
Maggi in
visit you
Hawaii.
guys.
Surely, surely.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.